Detroit, Michigan. Motown is the setting for the Mavericks. There's a lot of anticipation to watch Cooper Flagg when he takes the court, and a buzz around this building as they game plan for the task ahead at Little Caesars Arena. Mavs, Pistons, just moments away right after this. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff is now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. Our game tonight featuring the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Detroit Pistons here in Little Caesars Arena. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Without Tim, opening night, always a lot of fun for a broadcaster. But what's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
A tad, right? A tad.
And now Dallas' starting group. Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Flagg. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. Here's James. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Christie. Here's Washington, covered by Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. The rebound by Detroit. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And obviously the whistles weren't in their favor the last time these teams met, and it cost them. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
There's Davis with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, he is selective when he shoots it, but AD will stretch it out there.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
Right side Davis. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Wallace, the pass to James. Davis with a rebound.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Leonard against Christie. Pass to Flagg. Back to Christie. Nembhard outside. Davis with a screen on Jordan. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Christie finds Nembhard. Now Davis. Here's Flagg. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And he also picked up 3 steals, really making an impact at both ends.
Lets it go, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, a go-to shot for James. That pull-up shot is as consistent as it gets.
The Mavericks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Christie. There's the triple, and he buries his first look.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for the Pistons, Duren comes in for Wallace, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Leonard. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
The Mavericks leading. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, B.A.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And it's flag missing. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
The Pistons making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Nembhard. Here's Leonard.
So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams indoors. Each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Anthony Davis. P.J. Washington is out there with Flag. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Left side, Davis. Over Wembanyama. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength. To the cup he goes.
It's Davis on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it. Davis can't get that one to fall. The Pistons with a quick start to this game. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll sing you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
James has a 2-pointer. A rebound by Washington.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Pass to Flag. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And here is Jordan. Wallace outside. Leonard, that's for 2. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now Flag. Dallas moving it around. High post, Davis. Dallas again missing.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
James outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, the poise, the concentration. LeBron James, so gifted, so big.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Fourth, Cade Cunningham.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Kevin, back to you.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And a wide-open look for James. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. James has got his second bucket tonight. Pass to Washington. Here's Christie. Three-pointer. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And so it's Dallas with... Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Davis against LeBron, and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. Great showing for him last season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top-5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Asar Thompson comes in for James. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pistons.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And Doris, with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Outside Leonard. Over Flagg. Leonard, no luck. Mavericks trail by 8. Out to the right wing. Russell from long range. Good D by Jordan. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Jordan's got 5.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Detroit going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Klay Thompson. Reggie Marshall's out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Williams. And it's Russell in at the 2 spot. Here's Russell. Still scoreless. I see that time from Leonard.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Duren. Leonard inside. He's guarded by Williams. Good on the shot. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Williams kicks to Gafford. There's Russell with the 3. Duren pulls it in. This is shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Here's Leonard, and Detroit again with the bucket. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. And front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Detroit. Jordan comes in for Ausar Thompson. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jordan against Nembhard. On the wing, Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
No good on the free throw. TV, no question. Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
And he sinks the second. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
The 3, bucket! Davis for 3.
And over the course of his career, Davis has become a much better shooter.
Wallace outside. Pass to Jordan. Shot, high post. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Russell, no good. Pistons leading by 14. Jordan. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Ring shot on the way. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nembhard for 3. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back over to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. James checked in for Leonard. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. Clyde comes in for Russell. Pistons lead by 16. Jordan outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The 3 from LeBron. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:49 left in the first half. Nembhard against Jordan. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Now Jordan, 7 points in the game. Cunningham for 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for the Pistons.
And those bigs have done a great job of creating for others. They've caught the defense off guard time and time again with their unselfish play.
A different look here for Detroit. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Duren. And it's Leonard in for Cunningham. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
With the step back. Jordan gets it to go inside.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Davis against Wembanyama. From 10 feet out, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
Nembhard with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights,
look at Detroit. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Pistons. That is more than enough of a...
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking... to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Wallace. Michael Jordan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's James. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Boy, you gotta love those wings that can shoot it like P.J. Washington. That's so much value to your team.
And here's Leonard from 3. Mavericks trail by 13. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Jordan with the bucket.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
And a wide open look for Flag. Another 3 for Dallas.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Pass to James. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Nembhard. Christie the pass to Washington. Now Flag misses the 3.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
James cooking from deep.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Pistons second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Mavericks trail by 13. Nembhard, the pass to Davis. Here's Flagg. On the wing, Christie. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Davis in the corner. All sorts of time. Dallas again missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Davis against Wembanyama. Leonard kicks to Walls. The three from LeBron. Another three for Detroit.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Davis against Wembanyama. Davis, the pass to Washington. Here's Flagg. And the rejection by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
Another three for Detroit.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Here's Nembhard. Can they get it? Dallas again missing.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And here's LeBron outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Detroit making a switch. Cunningham's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Gafford's checked in. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Flagg. Washington with the screen on Leonard. Clock at 4. They could use a bucket. And it's Washington missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Wembanyama, a screen on Nembhard. And yes, it's good. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Washington with the screen on Leonard. And it's Flagg missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Cans it from downtown. Washington's got 6 points. James outside. Back to Jordan. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jordan. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Pass to Washington. To Nembhard. Over Jordan. Misses the jumper. Detroit leading by 23. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Now, Flag. 9 points in the game so far. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. 12 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Detroit. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Anthony Davis is out there with Klay Thompson. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Williams at the point. And it's Davis finishing it off.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
That one misses for Davis. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Deep 2 from Russell. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Short. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Williams.
Substitution. Number 25, P.J. Washington.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Duren with the screen on Thompson. There's the lob to Duren.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
Outside Russell. Pass to Thompson. Washington with the screen on Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Davis kicks to Thompson. Dallas again missing. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Thompson inside the line. Nice jump shot. Good. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Jordan, the pass to Cunningham. Over Thompson. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A different look here for Detroit. Harris comes in for Wallace. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Michael Jordan. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nembhard with it. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Christie. Washington sets the pick for Christie. No good on the 3. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Now here is Harris. He's guarded by Davis. Harris against Davis. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Here's Nembhard. From deep. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jalen Duren. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And that one falls for Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
LeVert's checked in for the Pistons. And both free throws good for Davis. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Nembhard against Cunningham. Duren the pass to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham's shot is off. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Flagg. Davis setting the pick for Flagg. Back to Washington. Knocks down the 3 ball. Washington's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Michael Jordan.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Duren slams it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast.